Okay, so event registration is about to get easier than ever. Today, I'm super excited to share a free tool that you can use to achieve more success with event registration and ticket sales to your events. Hey Rebels, I'm Lorenzo. I spent the last 10 years helping event organizers with their event registration, with their event experience. And today I'm going to share this framework that I've used with my clients. It's called the Event Registration Canvas. Super easy, it's a step by step guide that you can use to achieve more success with your event registration. So if you're ready, let's get started. So, how does this work in practice? Let's take a look at it together right now. Here, as you can see, this is a one-page document on Excel that you can edit on your own or with your team or with your event partners. And I've created a fake event to show and to give you an example of how to use it. This event is called the Future World Forum. It is planned in July in New York City. So here you can enter this information in your document and you can then fill out the 10 key elements of the event registration canvas that gives you the full picture, the full overview of the plan that will help you to succeed with your goals. And let's start with the goals actually. First, what are your registration objectives in details? What do you want to achieve and how are you going to measure success? Here in this example with the Future World Forum, the objective for our company is to earn $250,000 at least in revenue. And how we're going to measure success with the different KPIs. We're looking for a certain number of registered attendees, for a revenue with the ticket sales, and we also are interested in having happy participants, satisfied participants. So we're going to send a survey to verify how satisfied they are. Second, you want to know who is your target audience, who are the event attendees in details. Here in this example with the Future World Forum, our target audience is the startup ecosystem in New York City, demographics between 25 and 45 years old, they speak English. Also, you want to know why are they going to register to the event and why are they going to participate in the event. Here in this example, we believe they're going to meet with key tech founders and investors. This is the main reason why they're going to register and participate. Number three, revenue streams and ticket sales. What are the different revenue streams for this event? Here in this case, we're going to sell tickets to investors, to startups, to students. We're going to earn revenue from event sponsorships, and we're going to sell merchandise and goodies. These is the revenue streams for this event. Number four, what's the event user journey for your participant? Here in this example, they're going to receive an email invitation that we're going to set up and we're going to send to them. Then they're going to visit the event page and they're going to fill out the registration form online. Third, they're going to receive the email confirmation with QR code. Then during the event, they're going to visit the venue and they're going to check it at the door with a QR code that we provided to them. Then after the event, they're going to receive a thank you message by the event organizer with a satisfaction survey, because this is what we want to look as an objective that we've set up here in this element. Now let's go to number 5, marketing channels. Where and how are we going to promote the event? This is a super important way to succeed with your event registration. Here in this example, we have 2 different channels. First, through our own channels as an event organizer, we're going to send email invitation from our CRM. We're going to communicate with our social media accounts. We're going to promote the event with the event web page and also through our company blog. Then through our different partners, we're going to communicate through our speakers and through our sponsors, and we're going to pay media articles to promote the event with the press. Then let's go to the registration schedule. Super important to know when are you going to launch registration, and also make the different steps for the registration process until the event date. Here, the event date is July 14 and 15, but we're going to launch registration and promote the registration page on May 15, 2 months in advance. Then on June 14 and July 10, we're going to send email reminders to the registered attendees, providing them with more practical information. Then here is super important to take into account as a team, as an event organizer, what could prevent people from registering to your event. So here we've identified 4 elements. First, a complex registration process and a poor user experience. This is very common that people don't register to your event because your registration form is too complex, you're providing a bad user experience, it's not mobile responsive, it's not fast enough. So this is a very key element that you need to consider here. Second, a weak level of information. You're providing not enough information, your communication is not clear. This is another risk and challenge that you need to consider. Then you don't have the right pricing, and the payment process is too complicated. This is also a very common reason why registration fails at events. And number 4, inefficient event promotion. You're not promoting on the right channels, you're not promoting your event properly. This is a risk and a challenge that you need to consider in order to make sure your event succeeds. Then it's super important to detail in this document who is participating in the event registration process and what's the job sharing. So here in this example, we've identified that Emily, our CEO, is the event owner. The registration and logistics manager is Julian. He's responsible for everything related to registration. And event marketing and promotion will be managed by Laura. And then we're going to rely on external partners, and we want to set here what is their responsibility and what is the job sharing. Then number 9, event software and technology. Super important to rely on the right digital solutions that are easy to use at the right price. So here in this example, we're going to use Eventia, the event software for registration, WhatsApp messages, on-site checking up, event data. So it's all-in-one software that provides everything you need to succeed with your event registration. Also, we're using our CRM and we're using Google Analytics to analyze the visits on the event page and the registration form. Then let's go to the last element of the registration canvas that you need to consider. What are the different costs related to event registration? Here in this case, we have to pay security staff, media articles, event software, and probably some more. So it's super important here that you mention all the costs related to event registration. So that's it. That's the presentation of the event registration canvas, a one-page framework on Excel that you can edit on your own and with your team. You can print it out, you can lay out on a whiteboard, fill it out together, and it's super collaborative, and you can share it with your team. And also you can edit the version to make sure that it's always up to date. Okay, so if you want to achieve more success with your event registration and ticket sales, this is a great tool that you can download today. I'll share the link in the description. It's free, it's fully editable, and you can use it with your team. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you again soon.